Conquering ego in Sufi tradition. Ego means the powers of anger and sexual appetite in a human, and every low attribute. The three levels of ego. The reprobate ego.
This ego does not envisage its return to God, since it always kept far from Him.
It never criticizes itself, but surrenders fully to the call of desire, dark bliss, and evil.
The self-critical ego.
Although this ego does not achieve calmness, it still opposes and objects its love of whims,
rebuking its owner for his neglect toward God.
The tranquil ego.
This ego assumes calmness under command,
and has freed itself from the disturbance caused by the onslaught of passion.
Picture the body as a town, and the mature intellect as king.
All the forces of the external and internal senses he can muster are his loyal warriors. The ego that enjoins evil is an enemy that challenges him in his kingdom,
striving to slaughter his people.
The body, thus, becomes a garrison town, and the soul is its custodian, posted therein.
If man follows the dictates of anger and appetite, the dominion of Satan appears in him through vain desires.
So his heart becomes a nest for demons who feed on desires.
But if he battles his passions and prevents their dominance, imitating the character of the angels, then his heart becomes an abode of angels.
Fight against your ego with the 4 swords of training.
Eat little, sleep little, speak little, and be patient when people harm you.
Then the ego will walk the paths of obedience, like a fleeing horseman in the field of battle. For 12 years, I was the blacksmith of my ego.
Then, for 5 years, I became the mirror of my heart.
Then, for a year, I looked at what lay between the two of them. And I saw around me a hidden layer of ego.
So I strove to cut it for 12 years, and then looked again.
Yet, I saw around me an even more hidden ego layer.
So I worked to cut it for 5 years, looking to see how to cut. Then, it was unveiled for me, and I looked at creation.
And saw that they were all dead.
So I recited the funeral prayer over them. It means that, after he struggled hard for over 30 years,
And
his ego was disciplined, his heart illumined,
And he had conquered and achieved complete mastery of self.
At that time, he looked at all created beings and found them to be dead, that is, completely powerless.
Discipline enabled heaven to be filled with light.
O tongue, you are an endless treasure.
O tongue, you are also an endless disease.
The idol of yourself is the mother of all idols.
If you wish to shine like day,
Burn up the night of self-existence.